Hello friends, welcome back one more time on my YouTube channel Dr. Nilesh Advice. I hope you must be healthy, hearty, fit and fine. This video is about the gripe water in the babies. Whether we should give the gripe water to the babies or not. What are the effects of it? What are the side effects of it? Whether it is harmful to the babies. How the gripe water came into the market. Why the children develop the gas. Why the children develop the colic. How we can prevent that colic without giving any medications. All these things I am going to discuss in this video. Please watch this video till end. It will be quite useful to you. As soon as the baby borns, we are getting lot of advices. Specifically, mothers getting lot of advices from the in-laws, from the other parents, from the relatives and from the Malis Wali Bai. So many advices. Mothers used to read the blogs, watch the vlogs and read the magazine articles, and they took lot of advices from the others. There is a conflicting advices. Some doctors advise to give the gripe water, some doctors advise not to give the gripe water. What is the truth behind it? That we will discuss today in this video. Friends, first of all, I would like to tell you that how the gripe water came into the market or how it is there in the world. First of all, this gripe water came into the market by the one pharmacist known as Woodward. In the 80s, this Woodward was treating some of the patients of the fan fever or the malaria. Then he found that this medicine which he is giving to this patient of the fan fever or the malaria is little bit effective in clearing the digestion problem of the small babies. That's why he has started giving this product which is known as a gripe water to some of the children. And he find that baby is sleeping after that one. So after that, this product was in the market and it was continued for years. Now you will be surprised to know that this gripe water which was there in the market, which was there for the years, was containing 3.6% of the alcohol, which is much more for any child to digest, and it will cause lot of amount of the side effects in the children. That's why from some of the countries and from some of the market, this Woodward's gripe water was completely removed. Now later on, medical bodies found out that the babies are given the alcohol by this gripe water, so they have banned that products, and later on the products came without alcohol. So friends, did you notice that there was some misinformation by that pharmacist given to the world, and parents were keeps on using that one, and later on it was found it is harmful, then it was discontinued. Now whichever gripe waters are available are almost non-alcoholic or without alcohol, but there are in some countries still the alcoholic gripe waters are available. Whenever parents ask us the question whether we should give the gripe water or not, friend, understand the gripe water is one word for the one of the medication. It has different components in it. Their ingredients are different. Some of the ingredients contains like the dill water, some ingredients contains like the sodium bicarbonate, some ingredients contains like some herbs. So there are so many types of the gripe water, so many types of the Janam Gutti, so many types of the other medications are available for the colic pain in the children. So whenever you are buying any gripe water, it is very important to check that what are the ingredients in that one. Suppose that medicine or that gripe water is containing sodium bicarbonate, then please don't buy that gripe water, because it can cause very serious illness in the children. If the gripe water contains the alcohol, then also you should not buy that product. There are certain gripe waters which were found to grow a lot of bacteria inside it. There are various studies were done, and they have found that some of the bacteria like the Pseudomonas can grow in the gripe water. Some of the fungus like the Cryptosporidia grows in that gripe water. That's why we doctors are strongly discouraging to give the gripe water to the children. And the point why we need gripe water, because the child is born and child is on the breastfeeding. Breastfeeding contains lot of material, lot of immunity factors which child is achieving from the breast milk, and child is very happily taking the breast milk, then there is no need to give the gripe water. But if the child is getting the colic pain or the gas, then maybe certain medication required to remove the gas. But before that, we will discuss that why the babies are developing the gas or why the babies are developing the colic pain. If the mother follows the principle of giving the breastfeeding and the burping, then easily we can prevent the gas or the colic in the children. Now I am going to elaborate the points which will help you to reduce the baby's gas or the baby's colic, and how to treat that one without giving any medications. Why the children develop the gas inside his tummy, and why he is getting discomfort because of the gas inside the body. To understand this one, first we have to understand the anatomy or the structure of the breast. The structure of the breast is like the conical structure, and over the tip there is an area which is known as a nipple, which you can see in the picture. Behind the nipple you can see that one black part which is known as a areola. The milk is getting produced throughout the breast. As the milk is getting produced, the produced milk come to the area near to the areola where it is getting stored, which you can see in this picture. Now the milk which is produced, that will come to the areola, it will not reach up to the nipple. Now whenever you start giving the feeding to the children, the baby's position is very important, how you are attaching your baby to the breast. Baby should not attach only to the nipple. If the baby will attach to the nipple, then only small amount of the milk will come and lot of air will go inside the baby's abdomen. But when you are attaching the baby, as it is showing in the picture, the baby's lower lip should reach up to the areola part, baby's chin should touch the breast, so that automatically baby will press over the areola part, so that milk comes, so that child will able to swallow more milk and the less air, so that less air will go inside the baby's tummy. So that's why that air will not move inside his abdomen, so the baby has less gas and the less colic pain. This is very, very important to latch the baby properly over the mother's breast. If the baby is not latched properly over the mother's breast, this kind of the gas problem and colic pain keeps on increasing. Second important thing is to do the burping to the child. After each feeding session, you have to keep the child over the shoulder and you have to tap at least for around 10 to 15 minutes. So that what will happen, that whatever air baby has taken inside the tummy will come up and it will get stored into the baby's stomach. So that what will happen, that baby's almost gas is getting released and the milk will go down. It will help in two ways. It will help to reduce the baby's spit up and it will help to reduce the colic pain as well. One important measure which you can take at home is to provide a tummy time to the baby. What is tummy time? Tummy time is nothing. Tummy time is just keeping the baby over his tummy. That is the only thing. How to do the tummy time? You can see in this picture that how we can do the tummy time. While we are doing the tummy time, we have to keep the baby over the tummy. But when we should do? You can start immediately after birth as well. But generally, let the baby and the mother get comfortable. Then you can start doing the tummy time. Don't do tummy time immediately after the feeding. Otherwise, the baby will spit up some milk and child will get asphyxiated, or maybe child will aspirate the milk. So I advise to do the tummy time at least after 1.5 or 2 hours after the feeding. But at that time, child should be also alert, active and awake. And never do the tummy time when child is alone. You have to always accompany the child. You have to always be near to the child so that you can observe the baby's movement. If baby find discomfort, then you have to take him and you have to make him again on the back. Whenever you start the tummy time, first let the baby on the tummy for few minutes, maybe around half a minute or 1 minute. Let the baby get comfortable with that one. Then next session maybe you will do 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and slowly you can increase. Tummy time is beneficial in the form of it can reduce the gases and the colic pain, and it will help to develop the back muscle, so that baby's shoulders, baby's neck will be get holded very nicely and properly, and that will help him to develop his brain functions. So friends, what is the verdict of this video? As a doctor, we don't advise to give the gripe water, but if you are going to give the gripe water, then don't give on the regular basis. Some medication like the Bonison don't give on regular basis. As and when required, once or twice you can give, but don't give on regular basis. Second thing, to relieve the gas and the colic pain, first and foremost important thing is a proper breastfeeding. Second thing, proper latching of the babies, which I have explained in the video, and tummy time. You can slowly increase the tummy time. I hope this video must be useful to you. If you like this video, press the like button, share with your friends, share with your colleagues, and if you have any questions, you can put in my comment box. If you have not subscribed my channel before, please subscribe it as well. Thank you very much.